Hi guys, my name is Uchika.
Hi, my name is Oladimeji Nuruddin.
Welcome to the Billionaire Farmer Talk Show.
I believe you must have watched our previous episode and you loved it so much. So believe me, this second episode, you will love it more. Yeah, why am I passionate about farmland investment? I think the question should be, why should I not be passionate about farmland investment?
Okay.
After hearing everything.
Why are you not passionate about farmland investment?
But at this juncture, I am so passionate about the investment because I see it as an avenue that will give me the opportunity to retire at a very early stage. You know, that lifestyle that we want to live, like, oh, at this age, I don't want to work again, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But like, I feel like with farming, when structure is already in place, just like Heritage Farm City structure now, I won't really have to put in a lot of stress while I enjoy all the remaining time I have till I go and meet my God. So that's why I'm passionate.
Me, I'm passionate because there's Heritage Farm City. You know, I can still be doing my own thing on the side, and then while I'm making a whole lot of money from farming without doing anything because of Heritage Farm City. So I think that's a good one.
You know, I can't imagine that at the end of the year, I'll just receive a mail, like I'll just receive a mail on my Gmail, like, okay, please, we have processed your annual profit. Kindly confirm with your bank. And I go to my bank and I see 5 million for cocoa farm, 5 million for plantain, 17 million for cashew.
Without doing anything.
That place where I'm sitting, that period, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just stand up and I'll be smiling.
Without doing anything.
I'll just be laughing.
That's crazy. You need to be passionate about.
Yeah, so that's it.
What do I think sets our farmland different from others? A lot of things, actually. You know, we are being very realistic, number one. So we're not trying to, how would I put it?
Overpromise.
Yes, we're not overpromising anything. Do you get? We're being very realistic, and with us being realistic here, we are definitely going to make a whole lot more with our scheme.
And we're being transparent too.
Yes, yes.
But if you ask me, Sha, first thing I would say is our location. Because that location is a location that is very promising when it comes to development, when it comes to urbanization. And that thing is our fertile soil, the soil of that place. Then another thing is the fact that everything we want to plant on the land, there are already big farms of those crops around us. Yeah, you get just like that 4,000 acres of cashew.
Yeah.
For our land.
You not tell them where it's located.
Alabata. You know.
Off Funab.
Off Funab, yeah. So, and what again? That's it. And the fact that we as Elite as a company will be with you right from the beginning to the end. So it makes me feel like this is what makes us stand out.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what do I think is the biggest misconception about farmland investment? You go first.
Okay, I think people feel like you need to be active, like you need to have a hoe and hammer and be actively
Hammer on farm.
Oh, and cutlass into farm.
Yeah, that's true, sha.
Yeah,
And
that's the biggest misconception.
okay, so I used to think that this farming something is for like illiterates.
That's true.
Illiterates, people that don't have, like people
That uneducated.
that uneducated, even those that don't know about modernization, civilization, or another thing is like when I was in secondary school. So I used to think, when it comes to farming, all those ones, they don't have big ambition.
Dirty job, basically.
That kind of thing. So I think those are the misconceptions that I had about farming, not until I now realized that. Actually, the first time when I heard that the first RIS, that's cocoa house at Ibadan, was built from the profits or the revenue made from cocoa.
That's
on a long thing.
Yeah.
What are some common mistakes potential investors make while investing in farmland? For me, I'll just say not having proper solid knowledge of what you're about to go into. Not having information, just going into it blindfolded.
Okay. So to me, I would say that I will start with not doing as much as you could have done, because investors, there's this thing that comes to our mind when we want to invest. That's expectation. So an investor that has the capacity to do like 15 or 10 acres of cashew farm, in his mind he's already expecting a certain profit to come. You understand? Like, okay, to meet up to his standard, like, okay, if I'm seeing like 10 million, 15 million, he's meeting up to my standard. So, but he's now doing like 2 acres and still having that expectancy of like, so it might the profit or the return from that 2 acres might discourage the investor, and it's the investor's fault. So not doing as much as you could have done, not doing up to your capacity when you know that you have that capacity to do it. So I would say that affects investors also. So what advice would I give potential investors? Number one, I would say believe it within yourself, because it's obvious that it is real. There are so many testimonials. I've seen so many testimonials. I've seen so many people come out, talk about it. Sometimes, see, information is key. Sometimes when you are not in a particular sector, you don't know what is happening in that sector. So not until I started making research about agriculture, and I realized that there are a lot of people making serious money from agriculture that we are missing out on a lot of things. So then someone gave me something to do, that I should go online, type any rich person's name that I know, all these wealthy people, at the front of it, I should just put farmland or agriculture. Then I realized that they've done a lot of investments, a lot of farmland investments. Just recently now, I saw that Jeff Bezos now is buying a lot of farmlands in the US.
Oh, wow.
So my advice for investors should be that go big, go all in, because it's real, it's never going to come down, it's never going to fade out. The demand for these things are always increasing with time. So I would just advise that go all in, go big, put your mind to it. That's it.
Definitely. Just don't be scared. A lot of potential investors now, they are scared of putting money, like tying their money down to agriculture. And the thing is that there's demand for it already. Everybody needs agriculture. Everybody's going to eat. So you are definitely going to make a whole lot of money from it. And with Heritage Farm City, it makes it even easier.
Way easier.
So don't be scared. Just put your money in it. Forget all the negativity around farming.
And
is it possible?
When we say put your money in it, we need to let them know that it's not Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're putting your money inside Ponzi scheme. You are putting your money into a financial instrument that you see good returns for your money.
Definitely.
So there's something backing up the profit that you'll be getting from your investment.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be scared
At all.
All right, guys. See you in the next episode of the Billionaire Farmer Talk Show.
And don't forget that good information not acted upon yields no results. So this is the best time for you to own your acre and hectares at Heritage Farm City.
With Heritage Farm City,
You invest, relax, and harvest your returns.
Bye.
Thank you.